Hi, Spartans. I wanted to show you the website Epic, where I've been getting some of these books I read to you online. We have a class login for it, and if you go to the Epic website, all you need is our class code CBD2488, and I'll put that out on Class Dojo. The cool thing about Epic is it has books you can read. It has books that are read to me that it'll read them to you. It has videos about books, and it has audiobooks, which are listening only. Are with your earbuds. It has lots of interesting books. I was looking for books about plants earlier, so it's given me a list of those. It has lots of Magic School Bus, animal books, and then also fun books. Some new books, videos, yes, how to build some Legos, amazing. And lots of videos, learning videos. Here's some books that are really popular. Boxcar Children are great. I really recommend it. And lots of read to me books, award-winning books, nonfiction, more videos. Check out getepic.com and put in our class code, and you'll be able to read all you want. You won't even need to go to the library or get new books. They're all here on the internet for you. And so I'm going to read you From Seed to Plant by Gail Gibbons. We have been growing our beans, and so I thought this was a good time to have some science and read From Seed to Plant. This has tomato, squash, violet, tulip, daisy, rose, pea, buttercup, corn. Most plants make seeds. A seed contains the beginning of a new plant. Seeds are different shapes, sizes, and colors. All seeds grow into the same kind of plant that made them. Sunflower, oak tree, those are what their seeds look like. Many plants grow flowers. Flowers are where most seeds begin. This is a zinnia, apple tree, dandelion, aster. A flower is made up of many parts. Starting down here at the bottom of the pistil are tiny egg cells called ovules. See those down there? In the center of the flower is the pistil. That's this right here. The sticky part at the top of the pistil is the stigma. Stamens make yellow powder called pollen. The parts of the flower around the pistil are the stamens. This is a petal. This is the stem. Who knew flowers had so many parts? Before a seed can grow, a grain of pollen from the stamen must land on the stigma at the top of the pistil of a flower like itself. This is called pollination. Say pollination. So there's the stigma and some pollen on it. This is the pistil, and this is the stamen. Pollination happens in different ways. Often, wind blows pollen from flower to flower. Bees, other insects, and hummingbirds help pollinate too. While they visit flowers for their sweet juice, called nectar, pollen rubs onto their bodies. So there's different animals carrying pollen. They carry the pollen to another flower where it comes off onto the pistil. Bees are great pollinators. Hummingbirds are too. If if a pollen grain from a flower lands on the pistil of the same kind of flower, it grows a long tube through the pistil into an ovule. This is the beginning of a seed. So the pollen goes down this tube into the ovule. As the seeds grow inside the flower, as the seeds grow inside the flower, even as the flower begins to die. As the seed becomes bigger, a fruit or pod grows around them. The fruit or pod protects the seed. Do you see the pod coming on? When the fruit or pod ripens, it breaks open. The seeds are ready to become new plants. Some seeds fall to the ground at the base of the plant, where they will grow. Some pods or fruit open and the seed pops out. Sometimes when birds eat berries, they drop the seeds. Other seeds fall into streams, ponds, rivers, or the ocean. There they travel on the water until they stick to dirt along the shore. The wind scatters seeds. Some seeds have fluff on them that lets them float to the ground like tiny parachutes. Others have wings that spin as they fall. Animals help scatter seeds too. They hide acorns and nuts in the ground. Some seeds have hooks that stick to the fur of animals or people's clothes. Later they drop off and onto the ground. A flower bed or vegetable garden is beautiful. Seeds are planted to grow in the ground. The seed comes in a small envelope or box. Directions explain how to plant the seeds and care for the plants. The beginning of a plant is curled up inside each seed. Food is stored inside the seed too. The seed has a seed coat on the outside to protect it. So our beans, if we had broken them open on the inside, this is what we would have seen. Most of the bean is food for the baby plant, and our plants are living off that food right now. Soon they need to go into the dirt so that they can live off of that, off of the vitamins in the soil. A seed will not sprout until certain things happen. First, it must be in or on the soil or in a baggie. Then it needs the rain to soak the seed and soften its seed coat. That's why we put the wet paper towel in with the beans. When the sun shines and warms the ground, the seed coat breaks open and the seed will begin to grow. This is called germination. Say germination. A root grows down into the soil. The soil takes in water and minerals from the soil for food. This is kind of where our beans are right now. Pretty soon they'll have leaves like this one. Before long they'll be like this. Up grows a shoot. Green leaves grow up from the shoot toward the sun. The plant grows bigger and bigger, and the leaves make food for the plant from the water and minerals in the soil, the sunlight and the air all around the plant. Finally, the plant is full grown. Buds on the plant open into flowers where new seeds will grow. Many of the foods people eat are seeds, fruit, and pods. They are full of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals, and they are tasty too. Look at all the good things that grow from seeds. Yum. From seed to plant project. This is something you can do at home, but we kind of started it a different way. They started the beans in a jar with paper instead of a baggie. Same kind of thing. But this tells the steps you're going to need to take once your bean has leaves. Put dirt into a pot, or you can do this in the ground. Carefully remove your small plants and place them into the dirt and water them and watch them grow. And here's some more information about seeds. Seeds and plants, seeds and plants. Scientists who study plants are called botanists. Some seeds sprout only in the heat of a forest fire. Wow, that's crazy. Some plants live for only one season. They are called annuals. Other plants die at the end of a season but grow back the following year. They are called perennials. Plants in deserts, such as cactus plants, store water in their stems. They can live for a long time without rain. Mountain plants are short, so the wind can't blow them over. Plants move. What? They move. Many flowers open in the morning and shut at night. Some close when it rains. Also, plants move toward light. Some plants eat insects. These plants live in soil that doesn't have enough minerals for food. The biggest flower in the world grows on the island of Sumatra. It can weigh up to 25 pounds and be 4 feet across. That means you could lay down in that flower. This was some interesting information about plants. I would like you to write 2 things you learned about plants from this book. 2 complete sentences about what you learned. If you want to go back and look at the book, head to the EPIC website and you'll be able to read it. Bye!